Well. Gervonta Davis really exposed himself on this one. In a recent interview during his press conference in Washington, D.C., one of the most ghettoest press conferences that we ever experienced in the history of the sport of boxing, Gervonta Davis alluded how hard it is to fight in the 140-pound division. And y'all already know we've been saying, Gervonta Davis dare to be great, fight the likes of Teofimo Lopez in the 140-pound division. Probably a rematch with Ryan Garcia, make it even playing field, no stipulations, rehydration clause, catch weights, or nothing like that. Devin Haney fight is still good, right? But he said that in the 140-pound division, he feels the punches more, that he feels every punch. Seems to me, by saying that, is he don't like it when the tough gets going. But I also understood that when he faced Pitbull Cruz, remember when he faced Pitbull Cruz, it was a close fight. And in the post-fight interview, they asked Gervonta Davis, would you give Pitbull Cruz a rematch? And he said, hell no. Seems like when it gets tough for Gervonta Davis, he don't really want to deal with that. Yeah, at the end of the day, that's what builds character. That's what really the fans of boxing actually love. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. They like to see you overcome something that is tough. Pause. They like to see that grit. They like to see even fighters get down, but stand right back up and show that heart, this particular fortitude and mental fortitude. And it seems like Gervonta Davis don't want to go to that place, don't want to go to the well, don't want to overcome. And maybe it's the reason why he keep on bringing guys from the 130-pound division and up to the 135-pound division, just like he brought up Leo Santa Cruz of the world, like he brought up Hector Luis Garcia, like he brought up Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach is the WBA 130-pound champion, and Hector Luis Garcia was the 130-pound champion, in which Lamont Roach won a split decision. And y'all already know what happened in Washington, D.C. when Gervonta Davis fought Hector Luis Garcia, El Platanero, Matatanga, El Manguco, Los Tres Golpes, hit him so hard. Gervonta Davis hit Hector Luis Garcia so hard that he turned him blind. I don't see nothing. But this, I think it went over people's head because a lot of people ain't talking about what I'm talking about right now. But damn, I know that a lot of people been frustrated toward Gervonta Davis because he's not daring to be great. But Gervonta Davis also alluded in the Brooklyn press conference that he don't give a damn about y'all fighters that y'all like or about the legacies and accomplishments. All he wants is his bag and go home. In which, as a human being, I totally understand what he's trying to say. When you have the regular average Joe goes to work, clock in, clock out. Most of the people ain't trying to be the manager, the VP, the vice president, the CEO, the supervisor. Not everybody go to work for that. If you work at McDonald's, you're not saying, I want to be the best in flipping burgers. Yeah, I want to be the pound for pound burger flipper in the history of all burger flippers. You know what I'm saying? Some people just get their job, go to the job, clock in, clock out, get their paycheck, take care of their family and themselves, pay bills. That's it. Gervonta Davis is like an average Joe in the sport of boxing. Gervonta Davis has a gift that he can make money in the sport of boxing, but that doesn't mean that he wants to be the greatest of all time. That doesn't mean he want to be Canelo Alvarez. That doesn't mean he want to be Floyd Mayweather. That doesn't mean he want to be Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson and Oscar De La Hoya. It doesn't mean that he wants to do what guys today want to do, like Alexander Usyk or Naoya Inoue or Teofimo Lopez, the guy that we want Gervonta Davis to fight and there to be great. At least Gervonta Davis did say that he will fight Teofimo Lopez in the 140-pound division, but then that was in Brooklyn. In Washington, D.C., he said, well, he didn't even allude because nobody was, and some people was asking him some stupid questions, to be honest. Some dude was lying, saying that Naoya Inoue was talking ish about Gervonta Davis. Now, see, guys like that is the reason why they look at the YouTube community as, you know what I'm saying, they don't take us as serious, because then they give you the media credentials and then you ask some stupid questions to Gervonta Davis and trying to allude that Naoya Inoue spoke crap about Gervonta Davis. Well, we all know that was not true. And then he said, as we was talking about yesterday, that he lied, in which Gervonta Davis caught the interviewer with the lie, saying that you said when you retire, before you retire, you will fight Devin and Shakur Stevenson. That's not what he said in Brooklyn, New York. But anyway, maybe it's this, or maybe it's this. Let me humanize the situation. Maybe Gervonta Davis have struggled so much and probably have struggled more than his contemporaries. Like maybe he struggled more than Teo in his life. You know what I'm saying? His mother was on drugs, I believe so. Didn't have a father. You know, him and his brother, as we know the story, was in an orphanage home and things of that nature. And Calvin Ford, shout out to Calvin Ford, you know what I'm saying? He helped Gervonta Davis out that situation, but it was still hard. We all know that Devin Haney born with a silver spoon in his mouth, right? We all know that Shakur Stevenson, you know, he was raised with his mom and his siblings and stuff like that. Maybe the story is that Gervonta Davis had a tough upbringing in compared to his contemporaries. You know, Teofimo Lopez, yeah, they struggle a lot. No, I know Senior and his mom, they struggle a lot with Teofimo Lopez and his siblings and things of that nature. But at least he still had a mom and dad. When it comes to a Tank, his mom wasn't there, his father wasn't there, and he struggled a lot. And maybe he don't want to struggle in the ring. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he's done struggling and he don't want to struggle in the ring, and he want life to be just as easy, just like most other people like us want life to be easy. Do you want to go to work and say and make your job harder than what it is? If you could get paid the same, do you go to work and say, you know what? I want to go to work and I'm going to tell my supervisor that I want to, if you're a janitor and all you got to do is the lobby floor. No, let me do the whole 20 floors of the damn building, baby. I want to work hard. I want to tell the whole world that I'm the best mop and sweeper and vacuum the rugs like no one else. No, we want to go to work and say, I hope I have an easy day. Maybe that's what it is. Sometimes we do look at fighters, because I'm a fan of boxing. I'm looking at this because I have been frustrated with Gervonta Davis. I want to understand why you have all the skills and talent. You work your butt off. Your trainers work their butt off to give you the type of skills and talent what God has given you. But maybe God has given you the gift to just take care of yourself and your family and survive. Not everybody can have all the money in the world and stay hungry like Floyd Mayweather. That's a different type of athlete. Kobe Bryant, a different type of athlete. Michael Jordan, a different type of athlete. When they got all the money in the world, they don't need to, keep that going. That's a whole nother level of greatness. Which that's why I respect guys like Teofimo Lopez, in which a lot of people contradict and be hypocritical, because y'all tell a guy like Gervonta Davis to dare to be great, go for accomplishments. What about the belts? But then y'all shit on Teofimo Lopez that he don't put butts in the seats and he don't fight on pay-per-view or have pay-per-view numbers. It's crazy. What do we want from these guys? What do you want from Tank and what do you want from Teo? It seems like what you want from Teo is for Teo to be Tank and for Tank to be Teo. What do you want from Gervonta Davis? What do you really want from Gervonta Davis as a community? All hands on deck. Because if you want him to be to go for the gusto and get them lineal titles and go for unification bouts and go for the undisputed, then why not have a guy like Teofimo Lopez sell out arenas? Why don't you support guys like that? Because now you're sending mixed signals to Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis got all the fans, got everybody in tune, even the culture. Even people was talking about these press conferences that's not really a boxing platform. What are we going to do as a boxing community so we don't send mixed signals of what we want from our fighters to be or to go after? Let me know. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. This is Punch Wrong Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself. Love you, God bless, and on to the next.